My name's Dave Clegg. Welcome to my kitchen in Carmel Valley. I'm a self-taught food fanatic. I'm an amateur, and I love to cook and write recipes. The inspiration for my cooking was my mom. She was always a terrific cook and still is. In fact, she makes the best cream puffs I've ever eaten, even at 88 years young, and I want to thank her for her inspiration. My philosophy of cooking is pretty simple, 3 words: fresh, easy, versatile. Fresh, I try to use only fresh ingredients. Easy, I keep my recipes to a minimum number of ingredients and a minimum number of steps. And versatile, I always try and write a recipe where ingredients can be interchanged so you can keep the same structure of a recipe, but you can have different ingredients and therefore get an entirely different dish. Why would I like to teach at Great News? I love to talk in front of a group. I love to teach, and what I really love to do is spread the cooking gospel. I firmly believe that anybody with the right recipe, the right equipment, and a little inspiration can cook better than restaurant quality food. So I hope I get to move further in this competition. Today I'm going to make one of my favorite recipes for you. It's called Ahi Tartar with daikon, carrot, and apple slaw. Ahi being a big-eyed tuna, tartar meaning raw, and it's sashimi grade ahi, which means it's the same tuna that's used in the best sushi. In the slaw, we're going to use apple, carrot, and daikon. Daikon is a large Japanese radish that's got a mild radish flavor, and it just gives a nice crunch to the slaw and a little bit different flavor. I'm going to start out by dicing up a shallot, which I'm going to put into the tartar, but I need a shallot is kind of a cross between garlic and onion, and I'm just going to sweat it out a little bit in a pan to take a little of that raw onion flavor off it. So just bear with me here while I get my shallot going. You got to be careful when you're working with shallot. That you don't burn it, that's very important. This is a little hand sanitizer. I like to use it as I go along just to make sure I have clean hands. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the ahi. I've already cubed some of it here, but I'm going to cube the rest of it. I wish you could see the fish. It's a beautiful opalescent pearly sheen to it. It's a deep maroon color. It's very firm, and there's absolutely no odor to it. It's a perfect piece of fish for this this tartar. So I'm going to cut a couple of pieces of that off, and then I'm going to dice those into maybe a 1/4 inch dice. I've already got some diced here already in the interest of time. This is great. This is just a terrific appetizer. Not only does it taste good, it looks good, and I guarantee you your guests will stand in their chairs and applaud it after they've eaten it. I would also tell you that ahi's a pretty pricey piece of fish. It runs around $20 a pound, but this is just 3/4 of a pound of ahi, and 3/4 of a pound of ahi goes a long way. This will feed 6 people. Okay, so now we're going to add our rest of our ingredients to our ahi. And that would be, we got about 2 tablespoons of celery. We've got about 2 tablespoons of pine nuts. If you hear that barking, that's our little dog Holly. She likes to make sure I'm doing things right and is reminding me. I've got about 1/8 of a teaspoon of powdered ginger. I've got some about 2 tablespoons of niçoise olives. Oil cured olives. I've got about 2 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato and oil, which gives it a great rich flavor, and then I've got some chopped capers, about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put all that in there, and finally I'm going to add some FGP. And I know you're all asking yourself what FGP is. FGP is one of my little acronyms I use. Emerald's got Essence, Smiley, Retro Ray has EVOO, and Dave Clegg has FGP, fresh ground pepper. So we're going to put that in there. Put these over in the sink. And then we're going to add just a touch of sesame oil, just to kind of lube it up a little bit. And then we're going to mix it. And when we mix it, we're not going to mash and bash it around. We're going to be very careful about it and just kind of tumble it around in here and not beat up the fish too much. We want it to be nice and light and fluffy. So we're done with that, and now I'm going to work on the avocado mousse. Oh, I forgot the shallot. Let me put the shallot in. Here's the shallot we had going on the stove. Okay, let's mix that up a little bit. And then I think we ought to taste this. It's real important to taste as you go. Yeah, that's delicious. That's especially good with that sesame oil. It's really important to taste as you go so you can tell if things are coming out the way you want them to. For the mousse, excuse my mouthful, I'm going to be using about a half of an avocado chopped up, and about a tablespoon of mayonnaise, and I'm going to put a spritz of fresh lemon in there. So we'll do that. And then we're going to mash that up pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. I know I call it a mousse. I'm using that term loosely, but if you're the chef, you can call it whatever you want. It's your recipe. Okay, mousse is done. Now we're going to plate it up. So here's my plate. I've got a ring mold. Looks like that. Put your finger through. You're going to put the Ahi Tartar in the ring mold. About like this. And we're going to top it with a little bit of our avocado mousse, like such. And now we're going to garnish it by dressing it with a little bit of our salad. It's been got a little bit of salt and pepper on it, and it's been got a little bit of spritz of rice wine vinegar. Put that over there. Finally, we're going to put one of my favorite garnishes on here. This is called Lingham's Malaysian chili sauce. It's a sweet pepper chili sauce from Malaysia, and it's got a real terrific flavor that goes well with the ahi, the saltiness of the ahi and the acid taste of the vinegar in the salad. So we're going to put just another dab of that in there, little bit. You can find it in most Asian food stores. If you can't get it at an Asian food store, you can get it online anytime, and it's real good. It's a real bargain. It's only about $3 a bottle. Finally, we're going to throw some white sesame seeds on, and we're going to throw on some black sesame seeds. I bet you didn't even know that there was such a thing as black sesame seeds, but we're going to put those on. Sometimes my wife says this looks like bugs. And finally, we're going to garnish it with some fresh chives that I actually picked in my garden this morning before I put all this together for you. So there you have it. Ahi Tartar with avocado mousse and a salad slaw of daikon, carrot, and apple. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you liked me, and I hope I get called back so I can go forward. Thank you very much.